Hey guys, welcome back to Just Carve Rob. And what are we doing today, Rob? Well, we are working on a Christmas ornament. It's going to be a snowman ornament. Super simple. We're working with a piece of basswood that is cut in half. So we're working off the corner. So this basswood is, ooh, dusty ruler. 2.5 inches by 4 inches. Dust, bless me. All right. So 2.5 by 4.5, I think. I blew the numbers right out of my head. 2.5 by 4. Woo! Now you can see this block here looks a little bit smaller. That's because I've already come in and I removed those corners that can break off. Okay? Removed them with a knife. Got our 1.5 OCC knife here. Want to take them because they're going to break anyway. They're so thin. I just like taking the corners, the sides off. It leaves about 1/8 inch exposed, roughly. Like that. So now you see, they're the same size. Alright. So that's out of the way. Now you can do all this with a knife if you so desire, or you can use your Dremel, which for time's sake, that's what we will be using. We will be firing up the Dremel 4000 with the Kutzall Extreme Burr. Remember, if you guys order these Kutzall Extreme Burrs, I'll leave a link down below. Save yourself 5%. Use the code CARVEROB in all capital letters. Okay. That was, like Jordy always says, that would be my used car salesman speech there. Stop it with a knife, Rob. You told everybody you're going to carve it with the Dremel 4000. Alright, so that's what we're going to do today. We're carving you can make a refrigerator magnet, or you can make a Christmas ornament, or you could, with this same block of wood, you can make a Santa Claus, or anything, Mrs. Claus, whatever you want, a gnome to hang on your tree. You might do that with this block of wood. Just make a big nosed gnome that hangs on the tree. So we're going to be getting rid of a lot of wood here. Now you can make your hat longer, or you can put like a beanie hat on them. The Canadians, I believe, call it a toque. A toque. You can put a toque-a-roo on them. So we're going to end up bringing it, because this is the width of our hat here, right? So his head can't be bigger than his hat. Well, it could be. It's your deal. You carve it however you want. That's the beauty of these things. You can carve them however you want, right? So our head's going to be, we're going to make our head a little bit fatter than that. We might make it oblong too. Something like this here. Bring it back around to that point. I don't know. We'll see. But your head doesn't sit, your hat doesn't sit on top of your head. So we try to get it as symmetrical as we can. So we're going to make his head a little elongated. Otherwise, to make his head fit up underneath his hat, you would take this dimension right here, which would be this width, right? Because his hat's right there. So you'd take this width here, and you would draw your circle inside of that. So your circle would actually come, you know, you just bring it down and around. But we're going to make ours a little long, kind of like that guy on that cartoon. I can't remember the name of it, but it had a snowman in it. It had a guy with a moose and a frozen chick. Maybe that was the name of it, Frozen? I don't remember. Anywho, let's get going, right, Spike? Right. Let's get the noisy stuff fired up and let's get this party started! Woo! All right, we're going to start out by shaping the hat. We're going to start shaping the hat. And if you guys think about it, our buddy over there at one of the admins on Carving Fusion World of Woodcarvers Original, Larry Dibb, is got a entry in the Dremel Maker's Studio. So if you get a chance, go over to the Dremel Maker's Studio and look at what Larry has made and give him a vote. He's entered in the contest over there. I believe it's for making a Christmas present with 2 different types of material. So go over and give Larry a vote, and let's see if we can make him win. Get him a win. Get Larry a win. Larry Dibb, D-I-B-B, Larry Dibb. Say hello to Sean Brooks over at Pen on Fire and Carving. And we'll say hello to I Can Carve, Bap, over there in Ireland. Bap's got a YouTube channel called I Can Carve. Go check out Bap. Give him a like, give him a subscribe. Check out Ben's Studio on the Lake. Ben's over there in northern Wisconsin, I believe. Check out Ben over at Studio on the Lake. And tell him JustCarverob said hi. Yeah, tell him that. Say, hey, Ben, JustCarverob said hi. And, of course, we can't forget about Jordy Johnson, Carving Fusion. Jordy has done a lot of good stuff for a lot of people in the carving world. Go check out Jordy Johnson. He's helped me like you wouldn't believe on all my nonsense. And we're still shaping that hat. We're getting everything roughed in. We're still using that kutzall flame burr extreme in the Dremel 4000. And he's fuzzy, fuzzy, fuzzy. This is some fuzzy basswood. Okay, we're going to switch over to the... where are we switching over to? Yep, we're switching over to the silver. Kutzall silver. Original. And we're gonna go over what we just went over with the extreme. Try to cut some of that fuzz off of them. Get rid of some of that fuzz so you guys can see it a little bit better. Do a little more shaping with this particular burr, the Kutzall silver coarse, original coarse, I believe it's called, flame burr. Say hello to Anna and Claire and Michael and all those guys, all the subscribers. Thanks, guys, for subscribing, for watching my craziness that I do. Doing a little, we're getting the eye shelf started here. Cutting back that forehead a little bit more. Bringing the brim of the hat down a little bit. Kind of making that, we're giving them like that old chimney style hat. Where it's fat at the top and tapers in towards the bottom. And here shortly, we'll be switching over to the carbide flame burr 1/32 shaft. And we're just getting everything rounded over here. Don't be afraid to carve deep, guys. Don't be afraid to carve deep. Just be afraid of cutting through. Okay, now we're cutting. You can see I'm cutting the bowl. I guess that's what you call it. The little whoop-de-doo there at the top of that brim. To give it that little bowl thing going there. Whoop, dropped it on the floor. All right, I had to find it. We have the one of those Amazon needle burrs. You buy them. It's a diamond burr. They come in a set of 5 or 10. And it's not working out so good for me. So I have switched over to that little carbide flame burr I was telling you about, 1/32 shaft. And we're just chasing around there, getting some undercuts put in, creating some shadows. Yep. And we'll go around the top of the hat. We'll do the same thing. We'll get that squared up down there. Now I should be getting the pencil out and drawing in where I'm going to put the band that goes around the hat. This almost is looking like one of my leprechaun hats, isn't it? Yeah. Maybe we painted green with a gold band. It could be a leprechaun hat. It's a leper snow. It's a snow con. Yeah, a leper snow. Whatever. Yep, so we're cutting in the band around the top of the hat. If I had thought about it, on the one side, I would have left the hat a little heavy with wood. That way there I could have carved the flower or something in it, right? But we didn't, so it's just going to be a plain hat. You can see how we got the nose roughed in. Now we got the gold flame burr, kutzall gold. This would be the fine burr. And now we have to taper the hat down into the band where we cut the band in. We got to feather that back, feather it away. Don't want no big bumps there. Just feather it all up and cut the hat back as you go. Steady as she goes. Hoy, skipper. Okay, so, yep, that's what we're doing there. And it gets rid of some of the fuzz. And we're going to come back through all this with a wood burner to make everything show through. And we're just doing some more cleanup. Mark D. Maker. Go check out Mark D. Maker. He does a lot of animals, birds, things like that. Not too much of this crazy nonsense that we do around here. And we're trying to get that bottom down there a little bit rounder. Make it a little rounder. Get that shaped up, shaped in, shaped around, round around, get everything smooth. Don't want no sharp corners on our snowman. The only thing we want sharp on this snowman is his pointy nose, which looks like a big old block right now. Haven't decided if I'm going to put a lump of coal or a carrot, but it'll probably be a carrot. I know me. I think it's going to be a carrot. Dan Carprio, CARPIO. Go check out Dan. Give him a subscribe. Don't cost nothing. It's free. You can give Dan a like and a share and a comment, and I'm sure he'll enjoy it. Dan Carprio, CARPIO. Dan, DAN. Check out Dan. He's carving all kinds of crazy things over there. Tigger and the wise men and the goat and the sheep and all that good stuff. Go check out Dan. He even carved, I think he carved a Fred Flintstone too, yeah. Dan needs to carve a Popeye. Or maybe he did carve a Popeye. I don't know. He's got so many carvings out there, I can't keep track of them all. It's like me trying to keep track of mine. Okay, so we have got the kutzall gold taper burr. And so that means it's a fine because it's gold. And we're just sanding that nose off, getting it a little more pointy and round. Like that there. And I hope you're all doing good. I hope you're all having good holiday here coming up. Busy with the Christmas stuff. All that stuff like that. Hanging up your mistletoe and your holly, jolly, and all that good stuff. Got your turkey or your ham or whatever you like to eat. Some cookies. Jordy likes some chocolate fusion cookies. Says he's always got a pack of them by his carving station just in case he gets inspired for some chocolate fusion cookies it is. And you can see we're flattening the eyes out. I got a thing with these eyes, right? I got to go back to try carving, get back into the realistic eyes. These cartoon eyes, I love them. And I just can't get the hang of doing it with the rotary tool, though. You'll see me switch over to the OCC carving knife to flatten out my eye beds, my eye shelf, whatever you want to call it. Yep, there we are, 2.5-inch OCC knife. Cut that in. Pamela Lee. How you doing, Pam? Get that all cut in like that. Spike Willow. How you doing, Spike? Evil Rick. Go check out Evil Rick. Evil Rick's got a YouTube channel too. Great guy Evil Rick is. Go check out Evil Rick. Give him a subscribe. Yeah, those are the guys I watch a lot. Evil Rick, Ben Studio on the Lake, Dan Carpio, Mark DeMaker, Carving and Such, Doug Linker's Thin It Sticks, Gene Messer, the godfather of flat plains carving. Gene's been around for a long time. Go check out Gene. Gene Messer. Mr. Messer, yep. He's been around. He's been on YouTube since YouTube began, I think. One of the first guys to share carving videos. I watch Gene all the time. And Doug Linker. And you can see I'm showing you that I'm pointing up the nose. I'm trying to clean it up. The rotary tools, I just can't get a sharp enough cut. So you'll see me bounce back and forth between knives and stuff like that when I'm doing carving. Got the death grip. Got the Kung Fu grip on this guy, so don't slide around. Yeah. We're getting that noise. Noise. We're getting the noise. We're getting the noise. We're getting the nose trimmed in there. Getting that eye shelf set. Going around the hat. Sharpening up his band on his hat. Getting that all trimmed in there. Watch your fingers, Rob. Watch your fingers. Don't need to be slicing them off. Like that there. Yep. It's unbelievable. One day it's 60 degrees. Then it's 6 degrees. Man, I don't know what's going on around this place. But we don't have no snow, and I'm thankful for that. Not a big fan of the snow, and the older I get, the less I like it. Oh, you can go snowmobiling. No thanks. It's too cold. Oh, you can go ice fishing. I get my ice out of the refrigerator. Out of the freezer part of the refrigerator deal there. I don't need to go catch no ice. And we're drawing the eyes in with our little stubby green pencil. I'm going to say hi to Terry Pitts. Terry Pitts. I'll change it over to a 3/32 shaft. And we've got a scribing or script bit. Very, very tiny football is what it is. Very tiny. They're pretty cheap. Get them at mountainwoodcarvers.com. Not affiliated. And the only thing is they're made out of high speed steel. So you gotta turn your whatever you got it in down, because once you heat it up, it's done. Once it turns black, it's done. You have just took all the temper out of it. So make sure you turn the speed down with any of your high speed steel tools. I know Dremel has a ton of them. High speed steel tools. Okay, we put the ruby burr in. This ruby burr is pretty well spent, so it really doesn't take much off, but it sure does polish. What does Ben call it? Varnishing, something like that. It helps you get rid of all the fuzzies. It makes the wood nice and shiny. See? So it helps round over those eyes. And smooths it out without removing barely any wood. That's why I keep this one around. Just to get up to basically deepen lines without removing a lot of wood. So you can see he's starting to come around, right? It's starting to look like something. I don't know if he quite looks like a snowman. But, yeah. I don't know. Okay, so now we got the scripting bit back in there again. Or engraving bit. I think it's called the engraving bit. And we're cutting we're going to cut the mouth in and give them a little like snowball cheeks there. We're not going to put them very deep into the cheeks. We're just trying to make him look like he's smiling. Give him a little cheek going there. Come back in and we're cutting up underneath that lip, and then we'll come back in with that ruby burr and varnish his smile in. That kind of stuff. It's been a lot of fun carving this guy. We're gonna you gotta take your time with this burr because it is so small. You really can't go deep with it because you'll just end up hitting the main shaft of the tool. And there is that ruby burr again. You can see we're doing a little polish in there. Cut that up and in and up like that. All kinds of stuff there. And so my hunting season is pretty much done right now. Lakes aren't froze, so we might get a chance to take the boat out again. Do a little more fishing, maybe. I don't know. I think I got too many projects lined up to worry about it. It seems like there's always a project, always a project, always a project. And there. He should be just about done, I think. All we got to do is paint him now. Give him a little character. Paint his eyes in. Right? Right. There's the wood burner. We're going to go ahead and wood burn that band in, so you guys get to see the whole thing done without paint. Which I'm starting to get a stack of these guys, so a paint video is a-coming. It's a-coming. Maybe we'll spend some time painting them tomorrow. Happy Saturday, everybody. Share, subscribe, and like. I hope everybody's doing well. Stay safe. And, yeah. Be awesome. Carve something awesome. Carve every day if you can. And you can see we're getting this guy. His face is all burning. He's almost done. Shop inspector's over there snoring. All curled up in a ball. Don't know what she's dreaming, but she's swatting at something over there. All right, so we got to sign it now. RV 2021. 2021. And that'll be it for this one, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for watching. And thanks for all your support. And I hope to see you again next year. All right? All right. Bye-bye.